Today we're going to be taking a look at a KMS squared UFO light for O-presses, and that's coming up next here on Jesse B Outdoors Reloading. Welcome back everybody, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below if you like videos like this. First off, I'd like to thank KMS Square for sending this out to the channel for us to do videos with. Thanks a lot, I appreciate it. What we're going to do in this video is we're going to take this over to the table, unbox it, and show you everything that comes with it. Then I'm going to tell you guys some features about it. Then we're going to get it installed, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on it. So let's go ahead and get started. Now what we're going to do is just pop this open here so I can show you everything that comes with this. They give you everything that you need in this. So you can see here that this is done up real nice here. I like it when the package looks really well and gives you all the information. They got a sign right here that says stop. Please read the instructions. That's nice. And then this side has some info about it. And the first thing we got here is what I'm going to call a little maintenance bag. What this has in it is it's got the scouring pad to scuff it up, some zip ties to zip it up, and it's got the little holders here that we got to put on the press to hold those zip ties to hold the wire. Then what we got here is going to be our actual LED strip here, and you can see this is for an O-frame, so it'll work on many different presses. Then we have our switch here. Now they do also offer a dimmer for the switch too. I'm not sure if I might pick that up in the future to try that out. I'll see how bright this is first to see if I need it. And then you got your power cord right here. Now if I remember right, I think they do offer this in a European style too, in case anybody overseas needs one of these. But that's everything that comes in with it. Let's go to some of the features about this. So the light we got here today is the 3.75 inch light. It contains 27 bright LEDs that puts out 500 lumens. It also includes a very nice installation hardware kit. It comes with very detailed instructions on how to install it. This kit includes an expansion pack, a 12 volt AC adapter, and the switch. This UFO light here is made for the Hornady Lock and Load AP and many other O-frame single stage presses. And it also comes with a lifetime warranty from manufacturer's defects. Now the first step we do before we do anything is we plug everything in and make sure it lights up. That way we know before we get this all hooked up, everything works, and you can see how bright that is. That is crazy bright. That's going to be nice. Now let's go through the instructions and get this thing mounted up. So according to the instructions, for the best way to get the adhesive to stick on this is to warm this up to 80 to 100 degrees with a hairdryer. We're not going to do that step yet. What we're going to do is we're going to prep this surface. So what I got right here is a blue towel, and I'm going to put some alcohol on it. And what you're going to do with the alcohol is put it on the towel, and then we are going to wipe down all the area that this is going to mount to and get this area all nice and clean. I'll come back when I'm done with this with the next step. Now the next step, they want you to take the scouring pad and they want you to rub it everywhere where this is going to mount. Now what they want you to do is you just got to get the clear off of it. Do not go down into your paint and get the paint off. That's not what this is for. This is just to get the clear off to make a nice surface to prep it for where the adhesive needs to stick. So when I get this all done, I'll be back again. Now the next step, they want you to go back over it with a rag with alcohol on there. Wipe down everything that you just scuffed up to get this area nice and clean. And I don't know if you can see it, there's just barely some green. My lighting ain't that good right now, but there's just barely some green showing up on there. That means that we're picking up all the stuff that scouring pad got. Once I get this done, we'll come back for the next step on this. Now I skipped a step here because I heated this up with a hairdryer, and I did not want you guys to hear that. To me there ain't nothing, but you know, heating it up with a hairdryer, no sense of hearing all that racket. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start peeling the adhesive off and actually mounting this. Now I'm not going to show you guys this whole thing. To me that's kind of boring to watch, but I'm going to get this peeled off and get it all stuck on there, and when I do, we'll come back and test it out. Now you can see we got the LED strip here. You can see some of it right there. Now what we need to do is take this big zip tie here and zip tie this wire down here so it's out of the way. What I'm going to do is wrap this around, and they give you a huge zip tie. That way you got plenty of room. And what I'm going to do is try to get as low as possible on this. And I'm going to make sure that none of this is in the way of my priming arm over here, because I do want to prime on this press. So what I'm going to do is get this right down here. And notice right here, this is where I've got the little square piece where the zip tie comes through the locket. I got it facing that way. That way it's not getting in the way of anything as I reload. And I'm going to get it just sitting above all the priming stuff here and get it tied. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my wire cutters and snip that off. Now I just wanted to give you guys a closer look at this, how I got the square lock piece here facing out. That way it don't interfere with anything while I'm reloading. And you can see right here, I can put that arm down. It'll go up. And it interferes just slightly with it. So I'm going to move up here. Get it test fitted real quick. I probably should have put it just a tad bit higher here. Get it back where I want it. And we're going to test it again to make sure this priming arm moves freely. And right there you can see it's moving freely. So now I got that set up perfect. Let's move on to the next step. Now the next step would be to put these zip tie mounts down here on the bottom to put for this wire to hold it into place. What they want you to do is go through the same steps that you did with putting the adhesive on for the LED light. They want you to clean it up with alcohol, scuff it, clean it up with alcohol again, and then go ahead, peel and mount it. I'm not going to do that. I want the free play because I got an inline fabrication flush mount here, but I got the spacer so it's above it. So I'm taking this press on and off to put other presses on. So what I think I'm going to do, just so I got the extra slack in it to unplug it and plug it back in, I think I'm just going to leave the wire like it is and not do that step. As you can see here, I can work this with no issues at all. So I'm going to leave it like that and not use that part. So I'm not doing every single step that they have in the instructions on how to set this up. Now let's do the best part. Let's light this up and see how bright it is. Wow, that is nice and bright. I should be able to see everything now. So let's go ahead and go back up on top. Alright, now I want to tell you my final thoughts on this. I'm going to start off with the cons, and I can only think of one con offhand with it. And that is, I wish they just gave you 2 packs of alcohol wipes. That way you didn't have to use your own towel and your own alcohol to clean all the surface up, to prep it. I think that's one thing they could have added. That would be a nice touch. As you can see here, we'll get the handle out of the way. This thing is nice and bright. This is plenty of light for me to see what I'm doing. Pretty impressed with that. I like the fact that they have it set up to work on multiple oil presses, because even though, like I said, that my pillar right here is offset to the side, it's not solid like the Hornady and other presses. I didn't really have any issue. There's just a tad bit of a gap up in this corner here. We'll try to zoom it in here. I'll bring you up in. You can see where it don't touch right here. That's because I had to angle it over to come down here. But that is just with my press. That's not with every press. Of course, when you make something universal, it is not going to fit everything right. But now that I have it shut off again, let's turn that back on and check out that brightness. Those are the only 2 cons I could see. And like I said, the one con is only my press issue. Even the older rock chuckers, I think the pillar is straight and wide on both sides like all the other ones. So like I said, it's a universal, so it can't fit everything, but it does fit most. But that's my 2 biggest cons with it. Needs to come with alcohol pads, and then this right here. And this is just because I have an RCBS Rock Chucker Supreme and it's universal. Not holding anything big against it, because you can see this stuff's good. Now let's go over some of the positives. Now some of the positives on this. 500 lumens, you could see here, you can see everything perfectly fine. That is nice and bright, and I like how it comes down this side. You don't want to run it down this side because then the light's going to be facing you and blinding you. I really like this setup, how it goes around the top and it shoots straight down so I could see everything. Really like that. 500 lumens is a lot, and it's perfectly good to see everything. I like that the kit came with everything, but the alcohol pads, I think they should add to that. I really can't think of anything else. This thing looks like it's going to be a great product. If I ever have any issues with it, I will get back to you guys. Another thing is that I really like about this company is, and if you guys follow my channel for a long time, you know, it's veteran owned, and I like to try to do videos with veteran owned stuff. I really appreciate our veterans and like to try to help them out. So I am happy that KMS wanted to work with me to do these lights. I give them a thumbs up so far, and if I have any issues, I will get back with you guys and let you know. So as always, don't forget to check the links out down below. Down there I have links to Axle Hearing Protection, Gators Eyewear, and a bunch of other companies I like dealing with. Some of them got discount codes to save you guys money. Others are affiliate accounts that do help out the channel. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Leave a comment down below. We are One Nation Under God, and I'll see you all on the next one.